It's the music is stolen from a song, old song called Hesitation Blues, and I adapted some lyrics for the times that we live in. So I'll just give it a go and see how it goes. Can you hear everything? Well, a nickel's a nickel, dime is a dime. They say there is a virus, you better stay inside. Tell me how long do I have to wait? I just wanna go outside, or should I hesitate? The eagle on the dollar says, in God we trust, but if you leave your house, put some PP on first. Tell me how long before I have to ask. I just wanna go out now, and do I need a mask? There's rocks in the ocean and stars up in the sky, a presidential briefing that's enough to make me cry. Tell me how long do I have to watch? I can't take any more now, please will you turn it off? I saw the stable genius, he was on TV again. He said I should be taking hydroxychloroquine. Tell me, what do I have to lose? I said, no thank you sir, but I do think I'll have some more booze. The weeks are dragging on and the end seems out of reach. Please listen to the doctors and don't inject the bleach. Tell me how long till we end this mess? I just wanna go out now and give myself a test. I wake up every morning and then I read the news. That's why I'm stuck inside here with them COVID-19 blues. Tell me, how long do I have to wait? Can I go outside now, or must I hesitate? Can I go outside now, Lord? Tell me, when will it be safe?
It's called An Anthem for the Rebels, and it's really about rebels not in a negative way, but actually the rebels that are positive and do positive things for people. An anthem for the rebels, the ones who always seem so strange. The faulty sparks are the ones who start to lead the charge of change. They always seem to be the ones that are always in the way. The ones who won't play ball with all the rules of the game. An anthem for the rebels, an anthem for the change. The ones you know that we all need, and we fight them just the same. Social justice calls for ideals, a chance, a change. One hopes for reason, we'll plan to win at supersonic speed. It's a hard luck story, keeps when our lives are on the line. And we learn to live with the broken-hearted when no one accepts the blame. An anthem for the rebels, an anthem for the change. The ones we know that we all need, and we fight them, but just the same. And so goes the story to change the world in which we live to a better place. We lead to work and learn how to give to each other as we find our place, circling around the sun, to truly learn how we can all live as one. An anthem for the rebels, an anthem for the change. The ones we know that we all need, and you fight them just the same. An anthem for the rebels, an anthem for the change. The ones we know that we all need, and we fight them just the same.
This is a song I just finished writing, so think of it as a first draft. I actually stole a melody, but I don't feel too badly because I stole it from myself. I wrote a pretty caustic song a few years ago during the Occupy Wall Street movement. The name of that song was "You're Not Too Big to Fail, You're Just Too Small to Matter." And I borrowed, not all, but some of the melody to create a song that will become equally dated at least as fast. So it only has a brief shelf life, including tonight. And this is a song about the people who've been deemed essential to return to work. And I'm contrasting the essential people with myself in the song because I'm not as essential. And I'm very different from the essential people. The essential workers tend to be different from me in that many of them are brown, many of them are black, and as a cohort, in terms of my research, they all earn less than half of what I earn to be non-essential and stay at home and take care of myself. So the name of the song is Essential, and I make a reference in the third and final verse after the short bridge to a guy from Texas, a politician from Texas. And I'm referring to Dan Patrick. He's the lieutenant governor of Texas who told all of us back on April 21st that all of us of our age, the people on this call, our age, the baby boomers and older, need to stop our whining and get back to work. And if it kills us, that's just the way it goes, because that's what America needs right now. So the name of this song is Essential. And I have to capo up for it, I guess, to potentially do it justice here. They say we need less government. I say we need lots more. Now that they've sent you back to work, I've started to keep score. You married when you turned 18, two kids by the age of 20. You love your lady like a queen, affection you have plenty. Your work's been deemed essential, your life so sorry, less so. And if this sounds like a raw deal, on balance, yeah, I guess so. Our meat, it needs to be packed, our warehouse goods shipped quickly. The odds against you are now stacked. Please don't start feeling sickly. Who knew when you passed up your chance to be higher educated that in a strange pandemic time your skills would be elevated? Now most of us work from home these days. It's safer, surely so far, but our economy has its fragile fragile ways. That's why you're back in your car. Your work's been deemed essential. Your life, so sorry, less so. And if this sounds like a raw deal, on balance, yeah, I guess so. Our meat, it needs to be packed. Our warehouse goods shipped quickly. The odds against you are now stacked. Please don't start feeling sickly. Well, I sit at my keyboard every day. You sweat with scores of others for half my pay. That dude from Texas said that I'm a boomer in the workforce. Should toughen up and get back to work. Stop wanking on the golf course. But our nation instead needs your support. Your job is far more critical. You were ordered to report for reasons perhaps political. Your work's been deemed essential. Your life, so sorry, less so. And if this sounds like a raw deal, on balance, yeah, I guess so. Our meat, it needs to be packed. Our warehouse goods ship quickly. The odds against you are now stacked. Please don't start feeling sickly. Yeah, the odds against you are now stacked. Please don't start feeling sickly.
So I do have one original song that I kind of completed today, so I'm probably going to fuck it up, but that's just how I roll. And I call this, it's unfortunately based on a true story, and I call it With Apologies to Pete Seeger. Couldn't have been but a month ago, watching the news of the day, talking about a brand new virus was heading our way. Mounting the science from the best and the brightest, warning this ain't no joke. We were knee deep in the river denial, the big fool says it's a hoax. One week later, the cases start mounting, the shelves in the stores are all bare. Looks like it's every man for himself, it's getting pretty desperate out there. Word comes down from our stable genius that there's nothing to fear. Just go back to work and wait till summer, like magic it'll all disappear. One month in, the nation is frozen, social distance and shelter in place. No human being with a working forebrain would deny there's been some mistakes. But the one they elected, we swore to protect him, says he knew it'd be bad all along. And he'd rather sell you 1,000 lies than ever admit he was wrong. I'm not gonna point no more, I'll leave that for yourself. Maybe you're still talking, you're still walking, you'd like to keep your health. But come November, I hope you'll remember the damage one morn can do. And vote for someone a little more honest and a whole lot smarter too. We're waist deep, neck deep, how long can this go on? Yeah, we're waist deep in a river of bullshit. It's time this moron was gone. It's time this moron was gone. It's time this moron was gone.
Here is an ecology song that I wrote last year. It's another one, by the way, that is sort of like set in my neighborhood, the way my Rufus Knight song was and the Dusty Side Roads song. This is set in my neighborhood in the sense that it's called the Mastodon Conversation. It's about me having an imaginary conversation with an animal that was last seen 12,000 years ago. But it was last seen 12,000 years ago right around here. Washtenaw County, the county that we are in, has more buried bones of mastodons than any other county in Michigan. And they're fairly common, but not as common as in Washtenaw County. All the southern tier of Michigan counties and into Ohio and Indiana, there were lots of mastodons about 12,000 years ago, and they coexisted with people. Hey there, Mastodon, your better days are past and gone. Still your bones are gonna last so long in a Midwest museum. I hear what got you was climate change. Men with spears coming in your range. Your existence turned awful strange, too quick for carpe diem. Oh, Mastodon, I live here in the Anthropocene. You died out in the Holocene, and now this is my planet to burn carbon with no regrets. From Toledo to Tibet, my species is its own death threat. We set the fire, now we fan it, but we're no mastodons. Hey there, modern guy, there's no difference between you and I. Y'all just want to survive and not make a mausoleum. I think you folks should take better care. Cut emissions fouling up your air. Say the earth is something you can share. Show some carpe diem. Oh, humankind, what you're doing seems awfully blind. You're not much better off than me and mine. So here's a mastodon lesson. Things will reach a tipping point. Your environment totally out of joint. So little left to exploit. On the planet you're messing. That's my mastodon lesson. I hear you, Mastodon, about our better days past and gone. We cause problems that last so long. You were right to call them as you see them. Our climate wakes me in a cold sweat. What I've ignored, I do regret. I just haven't changed my habits yet. But I'll show some carpe diem. Oh, the Anthropocene, crisis of the current age. We got to hurry up, turn the page, while oceans rise and fires rage. We've deforested and globalized farms and factories we supersized. Plastic garbage so ill-advised. Mass die-offs are no surprise. Let's not be mastodons. Let's not be mastodons. Don't be a mastodon whose better days are past and gone, whose bones are gonna last so long with no one there to see 'em. Let's do something about climate change. Emit less carbon and methane. Sign the Green New Deal today. Step up and carpe diem. Step up and carpe diem. Step up, carpe diem. Oh, my Mastodon conversation. Thank you.
This is a song about the coming Second Civil War, I guess. I don't know. It's about the Battle of Revisionists, whatever. It's called Ticonderoga. The nation waits the battleground. Warriors said they're coming round. Their leader sends a forgotten war. Blood red pond from the years before. Ticonderoga, where the sun rise in the northern lands. Ticonderoga, as the fort strides up through the sand. The past their mistress, they stand once more. 13 stars, diagonal form. The signs are there from Keene to Hague. The great revision now takes its place. Ticonderoga, where the battle prone are the last to stand. Ticonderoga, as the dew sits over the land. Bogus claims embraced as fact, our civilization's lain on its back. Their fort's been drawn, the vote is cast. Damn be those who would say we'd have to live alongside the chaff. Ticonderoga, where the South shall rise in the northern lands. Ticonderoga, as the fort strides up through the sand. Ticonderoga, where the battle prone are the last to stand. Ticonderoga, as the dew sits over the land.
But I don't know, there's those moments in our lives when our world changes forever, and I think we're probably going through one of those right now. But there was one for me about 10 years ago, and it happened in a coffee shop when a big college football player ordered a $6 white frappe with extra whipped cream, and I had to. And then he asked the person serving, he said, "Is that okay?" And I'm in my head screaming, "No, that's not okay." And so I wrote this next song because I think the world was simpler before Starbucks, but damn, those lattes are good. So this is a song called "Why Can't We Go Back?" I was sitting in a cafe a month ago Wednesday when in walked a big old dude. He ordered a frappe, said make it snappy cause I got some things to do. Well, I could not believe it, I never would conceive it. What's this world become? When guys taking my children drink cappuccino, it makes me go numb. Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back when we drink our coffee black? Imagine a war scene, soldiers in the canteen, lining up to get some joe. In walks the major, sir, what you flavor is it for here to go? Well, I'd like a mocha venti, but make sure there's plenty of room for my whipped cream. This military action's such a big infraction, it makes me want to scream. Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back when we drink our coffee black? I picture a precinct where all the cops drink some kind of frou-frou brew. Instead of the Java that tasted like lava, like they drink on the street blues. Well, I'll shout it's enough as I slap on the cuffs. You committed a felony. You're gonna do time for this caffeinated crime. Come along with me. Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back when we drink our coffee black? Well, I'm back in the cafe, I'm drinking my latte. Yep, I've given in too. And I regret what I've done, cause it's costing a ton now to get a cup of brew. Oh, but who would ever think they could make coffee? It tasted so damn good. Take me back to that day when we drank it one week. Oh, I wish you could. Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back when we drink our coffee black? Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back? Why can't we go back when we drink our coffee black?